staying here in the hotel. It's nice. You know, I've stayed in so many hotels, some fancy ones, some crappy ones. I've stayed in chains and boutiques. And the one thing that's universal in all hotels, the people that work there don't care. They might greet you with enthusiasm, but if you look deep in their eyes, they don't care. And I check into hotels twice a week. I'm always polite, but I get the same experience every time. I'm like, hi, I'd like to check in. They're like, here? Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you, see how you were doing. That's why I brought my rolly bag. I thought maybe I could move in. I always seem to get the person who's never checked someone in before. I'm like, hi, I'd like to check in. They're like, all right, let me turn on this computer. And then they go through a process, and I know they have to ask questions, but they never do anything with the information you provide. They're like, is this your first time staying with us? No, I've stayed here before. Huh. Click, 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 click. How was your trip in? My plane crashed. I'm the only survivor. Click, 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 click. Then they offer you anything but your room key. Would you like a bottle of water? No, thank you. Click, click, click. Would you like a cookie? Is it in the shape of my room key? I usually just want to get to my room. Most of the time, I'm not even in a hurry. One time I was checking into a hotel and I had a very important Zoom meeting in 15 minutes. So when I got into the lobby, I went right up and I was like, look, I don't want to be difficult, but I have this big Zoom meeting in 15 minutes. So if we could do this. And he was like, oh, I totally understand. Let me just turn on this computer. So he went through the rigmarole and he very excitedly presented my key. He was like, we have you in our new tower. And I was like, new tower? And he goes, yeah, just get out that door and hop on the tram. And I was like, Jesus. So I ran outside. It was just the building next door. So I got in the lobby and I went to the elevator and I went up and I found my floor and I opened it up. And this has only happened once, but my room was dirty. Not only dirty, someone had obviously had a party in there. And I looked at my watch and I still had 8 minutes. So I ran back down, got back to the main building, found the same guy. I'm like, hey, not a big deal, but that room isn't clean. Can I get a different room? And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me turn on this computer. And at that point, there was a guy who got in line behind me and he had heard that my room wasn't clean. He was like, your room wasn't clean? And I was like, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to two people. I need to watch him so he does this right. You ever been in that situation? You're like, I don't want to be rude, but I need to watch him. And I told the guy, I was like, is it possible for me to get a room in the building that's actually the address of the hotel? And he was like, okay. And so then he gave me my key, and I went to the main elevator, and I got in the elevator, and there was a big piece of plastic over every floor above 20. But I was on the 20th floor, so I just pressed 20. I got up to the 20th floor. I only had a couple minutes, and I opened the door. It was clean, so I sat down, opened my laptop, started logging into the Wi-Fi, and it said wrong room number. So I tried the room number from the new tower, and it said wrong room number. So I called down, and I got the same guy. I was like, hey, it's me. I'm the guy who's got to Zoom in a couple minutes, and I'm trying to log into the Wi-Fi, and it's saying wrong room number. And he goes, oh, that's no problem. Just come down here with a credit card. And I was like, all right. So I just decided I was going to log in. I was going to hotspot my phone. So I log in. I get into the Zoom right when it starts, and then a jackhammer starts directly above me. So I just put in headphones, and then suddenly my hotel door opens, and the guy who was in line behind me walks in with his rolly bag, holding a cookie and a bottle of water. And he looks at me like, should I leave? And I'm like, yeah, you should probably leave. And so then I finished the Zoom. I closed my laptop, I went down to the lobby, and I killed everyone I saw.